minds cannot comprehend just how vast the universe is, and scientists state that it could host around 100 to 130 billion galaxies. You then have to consider the incredible number of stars within these galaxies, and then the number of stars which will have planetary systems. Although it takes very particular conditions to support life, the sheer size of the universe and the number of planets that could support life will still be a staggering number. The odds are therefore very heavily in favor of the existence of some kind of extraterrestrial life. However, these other Earth-like planets and other planets that could support life are so deep in space that we will never be able to contact or reach them to truly discover whether we are alone or not. It is not just the size of the universe that you have to consider, but also the age of the universe too. It is thought that the Big Bang occurred around 13.8 billion years ago, while Earth first formed roughly 4.5 billion years ago, with the earliest life arising 3.5 billion years ago. In terms of Earth, we have only been in existence for a small amount of time compared to the age of the universe, and this means that alien civilizations could have started, evolved and perished long before Earth even formed into a planet. Also, the same could happen long into the future. When this thought is combined with the sheer size of the universe, it seems much more likely that there has previously been, currently is or will be some kind of alien life out there in the universe. Thanks to the advances in technology, we are now able to look deeper into the space than ever before. In the last 10 years or so, hundreds of new exoplanets have been discovered, and many of these are gas giants and other inhospitable planets. There are also dozens of Earth-like planets that have been discovered too, and evidence seems to suggest that these planets could host life. Many of these planets are located in the Goldilocks zone around their respective stars, meaning that they orbit at a temperature similar to Earth. At the beginning of the year, astronomers identified 8 new planets in this zone, with Kepler 438b being particularly Earth-like. This is located 475 light years away and is slightly larger than Earth, but many have stated it to be our twin planet. We recognize that water is a crucial ingredient for life, and therefore we are constantly on the lookout for evidence of water anywhere in the universe. As it turns out, there appears to be an abundance of it throughout the universe, and possibly even in our own solar system. The Curiosity rover on Mars has provided overwhelming evidence that rivers and lakes once existed on our neighboring planet, while many moons also could currently have water on them. Most notable is one of the Jupiter's moon, Europa, which appears to have a liquid ocean beneath its surface. Other moons that may have water include Callisto, Ganymede, and Saturn's moons Titan and Enceladus. Having potentially this much of water in our solar system is very encouraging and strengthens the case for some kind of life somewhere out there in the universe, and perhaps closer than we thought. On our own planet, we have microorganisms and creatures that are able to live in extreme conditions that we would perish in. Humans and most of the other life forms on Earth need very particular conditions to live in and would not be able to live on other planets. This leads us to believe that life cannot exist on the majority of other planets that have such different conditions to that on Earth. But these extremophiles prove that life can thrive in the areas with extreme conditions. Tardigrades can withstand temperatures of just above 0 degrees to over 100 degrees. They can withstand pressure 6 times greater than the bottom of the ocean, go without food for 10 years, and much more. If microorganisms and creatures can live in these conditions, it seems likely that forms of life exist on what we would consider inhospitable planets.